Hello and welcome to the Wallcast. I am here, Frank, with Matthew, Sam, Logan, aka Vindy, and Philip J. Canarelli, also known as Phil, of course, and Sloopy. And yes, I'm using our Zoom names. Every time you change it, I will call it out.
So wait, does that mean I'm also Frank?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, there's not really much of a difference. So.
Wow.
There's no Matt, only two Franks.
I'm gonna
A
go
nightmare.
home
Frank and Frank won.
I spliced actually during quarantine.
I'm going to go and hero.
Osmosis.
So we're going to talk to you guys about the reopening of the store, which has finally happened. We are open from 11 to 6 from Monday through Sunday right now. Those hours might change. Social media's been doing really well. Everything's been posted on Instagram and Facebook. We have a bunch of new stuff in the store, as well as pops, comics, took in a couple collections. And then all our events are on hold, obviously, right now. I know a couple of people have been messaging us and asking us about when and if we're going to be doing events again. They are all currently on hold until whatever phase we're allowed to do them in. So let's take it away. We got some topics, what we've been doing towards the end of quarantine, what we've done since the week of reopening, and I guess we'll give you guys some new content on some upcoming announcements like PS5, stuff like that. So let's jump in.
Okay. Wow.
Don't all jump at once.
I felt like I was literally just like
Reading off the script.
I felt like somebody injected me with something, and that's just what came out.
This is not a scripted show, shockingly.
I'm surprised nobody's gotten their quarantine haircut yet.
I came dangerously close, Frank.
Well, I live with a professional barber, and I'm still not getting one. So, like, I can't even. I live with a guy who does it for a living, and I can't get him to just take 10 minutes out of his day from playing Fallen Order to sit here and do this.
It's a lot of time.
Has anyone played that? The new Jedi Fallen Order?
Did beat it, and I was dissatisfied with it.
Like, did you like hunt for the Easter eggs after?
I did a lot of it. I went back, like, there was some weird DLC that they just announced, too. I did go back through and replay, like, once I unlocked all the powers and stuff you have, I went back through and I played through each world once or twice just to see if I missed anything. Mm-hmm. But ultimately, like, the game didn't matter. Like, the entire storyline at the end of the game is literally just negated.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, Brendan's been playing it, like, nonstop. And I'm not going to lie, I see all the little Easter eggs, and that kind of stuff I like. I like it from what I'm seeing. I know we're already jumping into Star Wars. But
like every podcast.
Yeah.
It's been, like, maybe 5 minutes.
I'm just going to say I wish they did more games like this, because it's not at the same caliber as Force Unleashed, but it kind of has the same feel as that. And that's why I do like it.
See, the game, like, so I asked, like, I don't know anybody that has played The Force Unleashed and The Fallen Order. I don't know people that have played Force Unleashed and haven't played Fallen Order, or vice versa. So I'm the only person I know that's played both, and the Force Unleashed is a much superior game. It is repetitive after a while, but
the story is by far better in Force Unleashed.
Yeah.
Not even a question. It's not canon anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, was it ever really canon?
No, that was never. They announced that, but that was never canon. Because you kill. I believe you kill Luke and Leia in it, don't you?
That is a DLC.
Yes.
Yeah. But Fallen Order, I mean, the graphics were cool. The worlds looked awesome. The gameplay wasn't actually great. Like, a lot of the movement felt very dumb. Like, clumsy almost.
It's supposed to be a Souls-type game.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not super surprised.
But I was just happy to play something that wasn't Battlefront, because I can't stand the new Battlefront game.
You mean you don't like every Star Wars being a first-person shooter?
Terrible. Terrible idea. The only time that I don't side with FPSs is in Star Wars, because I want a lightsaber.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you could still have a lightsaber and be in first person.
Yeah, but those types of games like Chivalry, where you just see your arms doing this, is awful.
Yeah, but I feel like still third person is less immersive than first.
I feel like there's been no real, like, movie news either, or, like, TV show news. I did actually, you know what? I have one. Has anybody watched Space Force?
No.
So I did it in one shot last night. I watched all 10 episodes in one night.
Yeah.
Episodes?
Yeah, there's only 10 episodes. It actually wasn't. It's not really funny. I'll tell you that right now. Like it's
It's
very.
not funny.
I mean,
Like-
when was Steve Carell ever funny?
Oh my God.
Swear to
I mean,
Get the hate,
I-
yes.
swear to
It
God.
feeds me.
Yes. I take it that you just watched Tiger King on repeat.
No, actually, I'm only halfway through it. I haven't yet to finish it.
I
Do
haven't
you,
yet
do you
to
have
start it.
Do you have his tattoo yet on you somewhere?
Yeah, it's right underneath the shit on your chin.
You can't see it in Logan's new apartment, but there's actually a mural of Joe Exotic to the left of him.
yeah,
Oh,
there is.
bullshit.
Yeah, audio
Wait.
listeners, there's
It's actually
no
him
product
and
here.
Bullshit.
We can see it right there. Pure.
The
Nothing.
picture,
His hands
the picture
covering
that he
it.
has
Proof.
of Joe
There's-
Exotic is actually Joe
there's-
kissing both of his husbands.
Yeah.
You all.
Don't watch the video feed of this. Only listen to the audio.
Actually,
and
don't
believe
even-
us.
Don't even do a video feed. Just do audio this week.
Only
Also,
audio. Only audio and
Oh
Logan.
my God.
I have the
Girl.
And edit
podcast
this
shirt
part
on,
out.
too. I have the podcast shirt on just for today.
I'll just put a blank screen for this part.
Oh my God. So Space Force, yeah, it's enjoyable. It's kind of cool. John Malkovich is amazing in it, which is the only reason I watched it, to be honest. Him and Steve Carell, it's back and forth, is actually pretty funny.
Do you think Space Force was the movie that John Malkovich made for 100 years from now?
Oh my God.
Did everybody forget about that? I really hope. I hope that
I remember
100
that.
years from now, there's at least one person that knows that that movie's existed.
I highly doubt anything will exist in
I don't-
100 years.
I
No.
mean, here's hoping. But anyway, I mean, like, what a stupid fucking concept to just shoot a movie for 100 years from now and then just
Like, why?
like seriously. And you're telling me that throughout 100 years from now, every single person that has that movie in their hands will be like, yes, I will honor this pact of waiting 100 years exactly
Yeah.
to release
No.
it. No way. Some
No.
shithead's gonna get their hands on it and release it to the public like fucking.
Oh, 100%. People leak albums like the day before they're supposed to come out. No one's
Yeah,
going to
like,
wait
it's
100
like when-
years.
It's like when Martin Shkreli bought the fucking Wu-Tang, the unreleased Wu-Tang album and released it. That's
Yeah,
the
like-
same exact thing.
Yeah, 100%.
There are certain albums that were never released by certain comedians that I would love to hear. Like
Yeah.
there was a few, like Mitch Hedberg apparently had like tons of material that he never actually got to sit down and do a special for because he had so much backlog. He only could do so much at a time. So there's like this catalog of material that we never got to see, and he's dead, so that we can never see it. But I would love to see just that book of all the material he wrote.
I always feel like unreleased like music and like stuff like that. I feel like it's unreleased for a reason 9 times.
But I always
Yeah.
think that too. Like if you
Like-
didn't, if you made something and you didn't release it, would you want people to release it for you? Like,
Yeah.
A lot of the artists
Yeah.
stuff for comedians and stuff, the hardest people on them are themselves. So maybe they think it's
True.
absolute dog shit, but it's actually like the best shit they've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
I mean, yeah. But I would still be pissed if I didn't want something released and it was released anyway.
Speaking of Space Force, did you guys watch the SpaceX launch yesterday?
I did.
I'm so excited for that.
So did they do all that to
Fucking love
recover?
space.
Did they do all that to recover the Tesla, or was there an actual point in this?
They were just supposed to be going to the International Space Station, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with the Tesla, but I'm glad that you remember that there's a Tesla in space because I feel
Only
like that
'cause
doesn't get
Much like
talked
the
about.
John
enough.
Malkovich 100 Years movie, it's another forgotten relic of our time.
I feel
Only
like
because-
they did that, and then it was just no one talked about it ever again.
No one talks about just
There's
the
a
floating
fucking
part of
Tesla in
space.
space.
It's like cars out there. Oh
I
my
don't know if
God.
anyone.
Holy shit, wait a second.
Call up Disney quick.
Elon Musk actually is a JoJo fan.
Did you not just?
dude?
How is that just coming to your mind?
I never
Like that's
fucking
old
realized
news.
God.
that.
There's still no one powerful enough to bring that Tesla down.
Did you guys? Do you guys remember Andy Milonakis?
Unfortunately, Phil, yes.
Yes, I
He made like one of my favorite quotes of the month so far about the
Huh.
SpaceX. Congratulations to the astronauts that left Earth. Smart choice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
honestly, wish I was right.
happy for them.
Yeah, going to space is cool, but leaving this planet sounds much nicer.
Right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Fucking.
Until it becomes Planet of the Apes and they can't get back.
That I'd be okay with that. That's fine.
You
Fucking,
damn
I'll
dirty apes.
I'll die in space. That's fine.
Man,
Now I've seen The Martian. I'll
I
just
think
throw
you'd
fucking
go quick.
potatoes.
What would you
Huh?
rather have? Would you rather drown or just be let loose into space.
I feel like space
let
would
loose
be much
space.
faster, so space.
Both of those are actually extremely
Yeah.
painful ways to
But
go. Your entire body freezes before you
But
die.
isn't it kind of like not
I'm okay
instant,
with
but
that,
it's pretty
though.
quick. It's faster than drowning.
It's quick, but it's not instantaneous.
I think
But
it's faster than drowning.
Here's a fun fact about Sam. I have almost drowned in my life like 3 fucking times. And it is legitimately one of my biggest fears. So I'm gonna pick most other things above it. But I have like almost fucking died in water before.
Honestly, the only fear I have of dying is being eaten. So
That's real true.
I just don't want to be eaten. I don't care.
Coincidentally enough, his most searched internet tag is vor.
I don't know what it is.
Don't worry about it. You don't need
So, okay, wait, Frank. Is it that you don't want to die by something trying to eat you? Or once you die, you don't want anything to eat you?
I just don't want to be eaten till death and then shit out of something.
I mean, it's not like you're alive to be shat
I
out.
know.
But just so it's the fear of the pain and all of that and the feeling of being eaten and then knowing the fact that I will be eventually shit out. Also
But like I think of like if a snake were to eat me, like if it was a poisonous snake. I mean, yes, if it's a poisonous snake, it's not eating you.
I will bet you money, Frank.
Big enough,
Not that it would matter because you'd be dead. But if you were in the fight with a bear, I think the last thing you'd be thinking about is like, oh God, I'm gonna get shit out of this bear. That's the last thing gonna be on your mind.
Now that Frank has brought that up, though, if I'm ever in that situation, that's going to be the first thought on my mind.
It's like,
Also,
no!
it's not a bear either. I would say it's a shark. I don't want to be eaten by a shark.
I feel like that's
Yeah, but I feel
like
like a
never
shark
going
would
to
just rip
happen.
you apart before you can really like.
Also, here's the things. The thing with sharks, though, is they're going to bite you one time, realize you're not a fish, and then they're not going to eat the rest of you. They're just
You're
going to
right,
rip
and
your
then you're
fucking
just
arm
gonna bleed
off.
out in the ocean and then be swallowed by other smaller fish.
Yeah, but not by a shark. You won't be eaten by a shark. You will be.
Also, I feel like
have
my
one
survival
limb
rate.
ripped off.
I feel like my survival rate somehow is still higher me via bear than me via shark. I feel like I have a better chance of surviving against a bear than a shark.
Oh wait, okay, yes. No, I agree with that. Yeah.
Not saying that I want to fight a bear or a shark, but I'm just saying I feel like I might have a chance.
Someone put Frank in a ring, Hunger Games style, and it's just
Oh my
Frank, a
God.
bear, and a shark.
Actually, I have the question.
There's a
What wins in
YouTube
a
video
fight?
about that.
I have a question
Wait.
for everyone in this right now. Who wins in a fight? You can comment your answer down below, and I will, depending on what it is, prove you wrong. Who wins in a fight? A grizzly bear or a silverback gorilla?
The gorilla.
I think it's the.
I'll be the first bitch to answer. I'm going to say the gorilla.
Wait, which type of bear did you say?
Grizzly.
Silverback all the way.
Yeah, probably the silverback.
Phil?
I'm gonna say
Okay,
the guy that's
Terry.
reffing it,
Huh?
the guy that's the referee.
Oh my God.
I'd probably go with the silverback.
Okay, good. You are all acceptable people in my book. This is literally a debate I've had like with a bunch of my friends in school. Was like half of our suite was silverback and half of our suite was fucking bear, and we were just getting screaming matches over almost.
Oh,
every
man.
single day.
No, it's 100% the gorilla. Look
Yeah.
at us all being on the same page and that not turning into a segment.
Well, I mean, if you said polar bear, I might change my choice.
I think
They're dying of starvation, though.
Polar bear is the largest land carnivore on the planet.
Yeah, but they're dying because of global warming.
Well, yeah,
so I feel
true.
like
I
they're
mean,
at a severe disadvantage
Now,
right
now they're about no bigger than boo-boos, so
Oh.
But like a polar bear 20 years ago?
yeah, would fuck up. Well, or like, did you see? So I read this thing the other day. It was like one of those. Right? I read it, and I also saw a YouTube video on it. It was this person that's covering like all these weird endangered species that are now like cohabitating and like mating. So like, there's like the polar bear and the grizzly bear that have now created. What do they call it? It's like a. I forgot
Like
what
a
they
pack?
call it, but what is it?
Like a pack? Like
No, like they're breeding. They're breeding like, and it's almost like a will to survive type thing.
I'm here for that.
Well, it's like how the ocelot came into existence, pretty much.
Or like
The
I am
lizard thing.
very here for cross bear breeding.
I mean, I'm not because that'd be one scary fucking
One
animal.
scary ass fucking.
Yeah,
bear.
but when are you gonna come in
Kodiak
contact?
bear.
But Frank, when are you gonna come in contact with that fucking bear?
Listen, you don't know. I didn't think that the world would be the way it is today. Who knows?
Speaking of bears, have we
Listen,
talked
next
about
week. Listen, last week was murder hornets. Next week could be fucking grizzly bear, polar bear hybrids. walking down Genesee Street.
With
Who knows?
also wings.
Yes.
With also wings, and they're fucking massive. But speaking of bears, have we, like, as a group, talked about sun bears before?
I like sun bears.
Because sun bears are fucking baller, and I love them, and I just want to address it.
Sun bears, I believe, are in India. I believe
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're in India.
they're in India, and they're like the size. They're like the size of Jaeger.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you not seen a sun bear, Matt?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh my
I'm literally
god! Everyone,
looking
look up a
right
sun
now.
bear right
They
now.
get like between 4 and 5 feet tall, and they're just like little cubs, and
And
they
then,
have like a
Matt-
yellow ring around their neck while they're.
Matt, I want you to type in sun bear, look at the sun bear, and then also type in sun bear tongue, and look at their tongues.
Oh, that's right, because they're like almost like an anteater.
They look like they're
Yeah.
sloths.
Yeah.
Now type in tongue.
Really fat. Ooh.
They're
Oh,
totally
yeah,
like-
they look like a sloth.
Yeah.
Aren't they cute? They could absolutely destroy you.
Cute is definitely a word I would use to describe
Yes,
it.
and they also they go in. They're like the tigers. They like go into people's villages, or maybe it's Afghanistan. Maybe it's
No, it's not.
the
It's
Middle
definitely no. I'm pretty sure it's India.
East. Google the location.
How can you see that thing? Oh, that's too much glare.
Quick, focus behind it like you're a beauty YouTuber. Now bring it closer to the frame. I think it's cute, and I'm gonna stand by that.
No, that thing that looks like it's a fucking like cryptid. Like
Yeah, I love it. I love its cryptid energy.
Southeast Asia, Sam.
Yeah. Show wreck. Netflix, there's a show called 72 Most Dangerous Animals. And
I
it's the
love it
most
too.
chaotic fucking
I love
show.
I love it.
I love it so much. The sun bear is on there. The coconut crab is on there. It's a good fucking show.
Honestly, there's also a moon bear.
Yes, I did know there's a moon bear.
Honestly, Sam, I just like seeing
But
carnivores.
what about
there are
the
other things in there.
These things look like they fucking annihilate an entire village of people.
Oh, they do. These bears don't fuck around.
Oh, they're in Laos. What
They're
the
actually
fuck?
they're actually kind of small too. Like they're not the size. They're
Yeah, that looks tiny. You're right.
Yeah, but compared to like other bears, like on the
Well,
scale
yeah,
of
compared
bears.
to other bears, but I mean,
Yeah.
who gives a shit about other bears when that's the thing mauling you?
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not going to sit there and say, "Wow, you know what? It is pretty tiny as it's swatting half my face off."
Matt just fucking taunts the bear. And
It's
he's
still cute.
I mean, I still gotta say, hey, I'd rather fight a sun bear than a shark.
No, this is a moon bear. This isn't a
No,
sun
but
bear.
I'm just saying.
I feel like we're talking about like animals in like a fucking Elder Scrolls game right now. To be
we
honest.
should.
Doesn't
A
even
fucking
feel real.
moon bear just attacks Matt, and he's like, "You could be bigger though."
Get your weight up, bro. Get your weight up.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You,
yell at
you're
you.
real fucking short. Moon bears are short kings. Phil's trying to change subjects.
Yes, and I totally agree with him. Phil.
What have you guys been playing?
I started playing. We played the
Ukulele?
Diablo 3 demo last night.
What'd you play, Matt?
The Diablo 3 demo.
Do tell.
On PC?
Yeah, on PC.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Whew. Almost had a heart attack there.
My buddy Jeff's been trying to convince Kyle and I to get it for a while, so I'm like, all right, I'll download the demo. I'll try it out.
It is very, very good. I've beaten it. I've done about
Dude,
3
it felt like-
seasons.
I feel like I could have fallen asleep and played the video game. Like, I didn't expect the difficulty to be like. I get that, like, you know, it's the demo.
Did you,
it's
now,
early
okay,
game.
on your first
What you do-
playthrough, what difficulty did you go on?
So we first started it on medium, which was a huge mistake, and we later found that out.
No, you go all the way up, man. You
Yeah,
turn that
we
difficulty as
didn't
high
know
as you
that.
can.
So, like, because typically medium is like, okay, it's kind of difficult,
Medium.
easy at times, but it was just a cakewalk. So then Jeff put it up to hard, and then it was still like it was a little bit. Enemies were tankier, but like you still didn't take any fucking damage. And just-
Wait till you get Torment level 14. It's a whole different ball game there.
I've been playing that. Tarkov just wiped, so I've been playing that. Not successfully at all. Minecraft Dungeons.
Dude, I want to play that so bad.
Fuck yeah.
I heard it's
That
really
looks
good.
really
It's actually
good.
pretty fun. Not gonna lie, like playing with friends, it's pretty fun. Playing by yourself, it's just kind of a little boring because, like, I mean, I feel like those kind of games are better with people, obviously.
Minecraft, I feel like, is the one thing. Like, I feel like a lot of things are not age appropriated. Like, I feel like even though I'm 30 years old, like I can watch The Incredibles and I can watch like Pixar films.
The Incredibles is amazing.
No,
I know
it is.
I know it
That's what
is.
I'm saying. But like, because they say it's like for kids and stuff, but I feel like I get Pokemon. Like, I still.
Well,
enjoy
yeah, that's how you
Pokemon,
know.
stuff like
That's
that.
how you know it's good kids content, though.
But Minecraft, I feel like, is the one thing that I feel like there is a legit age gap. Like
That's
Oh no,
not-
I disagree.
really.
I kinda felt that with Fortnite, to be honest.
Fortnite is trash.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
I-
honestly felt that I was too old to like Fortnite was just the young kids game. If I wanted to play
Fortnite
an older game,
definitely
play something
feels
different.
like a Zoomer type game.
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
say, as a
totally.
Zoomer. But my
Well,
Did you say Zoomer?
yeah,
Yeah,
What's
that's
a Zoomer?
Zoomer is a Gen Z person.
yeah.
Do you have like numbers here? Like
Oh,
They're like
You never heard Zoomer, Boomer?
I've heard of a boomer
Doomer.
because I got called one a couple days ago.
Did you-
It's fine. Like I'm either like 25 or 50. No one fucking knows.
yeah, we
Beer
love a
doesn't help
mystery.
you now. 'Cause I've
All right,
heard
I'm close to Frank's age.
22, and
Aren't
on the
you
PS
older than I
you're
am?
57.
Like I said, I'm close to Frank's age. That's all I'm gonna
No,
say.
you're older than me.
It's gonna eat a-
Okay, moving on
right.
to the next person. Sam, what have you been playing lately?
I in the 2 weeks that we haven't had a podcast, I taught myself how to play and DM D&D.
Which edition?
5.
Sounds
you
like
look at-
you're DMing next time.
I
If you
don't.
look at
I
Logan's
mean,
hand, he just pulled out a ring.
no, but I have my 2 like best friends from college have been wanting to play D&D, and I am very much the most like extroverted and like willing to do things of that friend group. So I was like, fine, we'll fucking play D&D, and then I spent 2 weeks fucking teaching myself how. So that's what I've been playing.
I'm just saying, I'm so sick and tired of DMing. I would love to be able to be a player in a D&D campaign.
I've never played, so I would also.
Oh,
I'm
trust me.
probably- I'm probably gonna play a campaign with like a different crew of friends. But yeah, so that's what I've done.
That's the
I mean,
one
I
reason
think
why
I would
don't-
like. I think I would like to DM.
No, see, that's the one reason why I never want to DM is because I know I wouldn't be able to play. I'm like,
DMing is actually kind of fun. I like it because you know everything.
yeah. Well, you do
And it's
also
also
kind of
just
get
like-
to play a little. Like
Yeah,
with
you do get to
what
play
you're doing,
because-
shit like that.
You're playing the NPCs, and then it's also just like a big fucking improv show of your friends doing fucking dumb shit, and you having to like, figure that
Get
shit
on the
out,
horse.
and I like it. And then you can make your NPCs do dumb shit. Like I only had 2 other people playing, so I like made a random NPC so they didn't fucking die, and that was fun. You just
Let
give
them die.
I mean, I could have let them die, but I know they're the type of people that if they died, they'd be like, oh.
We're never
Like, that
playing
wasn't
again.
fun. Yeah, so I had to give them like an NPC so they wouldn't, be totally discouraged. But I did let them be on the brink of death.
If I ever DM for Frank, I would have a bear randomly show up every week,
I know. I feel like now we don't Frank.
and he'd only want to eat Frank.
Put him in
A
fucking.
bear is
D&D
not
campaigns.
scary enough, though. A bear does not scare me.
See,
A bear is
Phil-
not scary enough.
It's like you can
See,
put all
Phil,
these mythological creatures to attack Frank, and you just do a grizzly bear and a shark.
And see, yeah,
A
you sending a
normal
bear
shark?
What about
after
a
Frank?
bear shark?
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Bear
I
shark.
feel like I might have a chance at surviving against a bear. There's 0 chance I'm surviving against a shark.
What is it?
What-
About a sea bear?
What
yeah,
about the
sea
boulder?
bear.
Sea
Sea bear
will
circle.
fuck you up.
The boulder could hit anybody from anywhere.
The
Yes,
boulder.
the boulder.
The boulder. Oh, I
That's
binge
actually-
watched Avatar again.
Boulder feels contemplated about crushing this small blind girl. Fucking, what a good show, man.
What a good fucking show. I'm so happy that's on fucking Netflix. I own it all on DVD, but it still feels nice that it's on Netflix.
Absolutely.
I feel like all the streaming services completely let everyone down.
I disagree.
Have you noticed while you were learning to DM, out of curiosity, is there do you have a style you think you want to do? Like, are you more like improv towards it, or are you more towards like I'd rather them go into a dungeon, do a dungeon crawl? Which way do you think you're leaning towards?
I'm definitely more of like improv with like some structure.
Like in my own experience, I hate dungeons. Like I usually avoid dungeons at all costs. I'd rather them go figure shit out in the real world. That to me it's more real.
Yeah. I mean, I've totally have like ridden in dungeons until they get to like the point where I feel like they're going to be able to just improv explore the wilderness.
Mhm.
But they've never played before, and they're definitely looking for like here's an obvious quest you have to do.
Yeah.
Oh no, a girl's been kidnapped and you have to go rescue her.
Yeah, that sounds familiar, huh, Logan?
Oh, yes.
I was
I'm
just
a-
saying that because in our D&D campaign, he took his glasses off and got stuck in a cave in a dungeon.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Big fan of it. And
I'd
we're
like to
playing
do
it
other-
like over.
I'd like
We're
to do
playing
other
it on
games
Christmas.
like that, though.
You should. My one friend is doing it's like D&D, but it's also like Lovecraftian Call of Cthulhu themed.
Oh, there's the rules.
And that's fucking. We're getting set up to do that right now, and I'm hyped. I just made a character sheet for it the other day. It's gonna be fun.
I need to get one of those baby Cthulhu's, and I'm gonna put them on the wall right there.
I don't have them anymore, man.
They don't make it.
Matt looks fucking shook.
I will find one. I always wanted to do a superhero campaign, man. Like, I did one once, and it was super fun. But the DM I had at the time was kind of, like, flaky, so we never could, like, sit down and actually do it. But, man, I've always
I
wanted
would
to do
just
that.
be from The Boys, and I always forget the main villain superhero. That's what I would be.
That's coming out in a couple weeks, isn't it?
I'm super excited.
Wait, what is?
Wow. The Boys. I'm pretty sure that's coming out in a couple weeks.
What is
And Umbrella Academy comes out later this month.
I'm so happy. I remember, like, a week before they announced it, we were looking through Netflix, and I remember being like, oh, remember when Umbrella Academy was a show that, was going to get a second season? And then next week, oh, hey, by the way, Umbrella Academy Season 2.
I knew it was going to get a second season.
Yeah, it's been what now? Has it been over a year?
I don't think it's been a year.
No.
Release date for The Boys is going to be the July 26th, as of right now. And Umbrella Academy, I swear it was later that next month.
Like, I think they both came out in 2019, but it hasn't been a year's worth of time since they released.
Oh, like they came out like late 2019?
February 2019. So.
And July 31st for Umbrella Academy. So, like, literally, by the time you're done with The Boys, you can just pick up on Umbrella Academy.
I don't know. It feels like Umbrella Academy came out like a while ago.
I think that I'm a binging champ at this point, and I feel like I deserve to have a lifetime free of Netflix.
I feel like at this point, we should totally be getting a Netflix discount.
Do you think that person that Netflix posted that watched like the Bee movie like 15,000 times got anything for that?
They should.
They really should.
I feel like I should have my own slot on Netflix for everyone.
Like, you know how like YouTube gives like YouTube creators the fucking plaque when they get X amount of subscribers?
Like
I feel like when you watch an X amount of hours of Bee movie, you should also get a plaque in that similar fashion.
I feel like you should just
don't you feel like you're like enabling their addiction at that point?
If that was the case, you know how many people would have the Office plaque?
Oh my god.
I have not watched The Office.
Me.
I always binge watch it when I'm going through a depressive episode, and so yeah.
Speaking of The Office, I finished Parks and Rec.
I thought you were going to say speaking of depressive episodes.
Please give me your thoughts.
So Parks and Rec literally is the worst TV show for the first 2 seasons.
Yes, it is. Go on.
It's not the best, but it's not the worst.
Well, the first 2 seasons aren't. The first 2 seasons aren't great.
It's the worst TV I've seen in the first 2 seasons. But the 3rd season kicks off, and like from there on, like the show is legitimately like gold.
I told you to power through, man.
It's still not as good as The Office. Like, I still enjoy The Office more.
I can't rank them. I don't know which one I like better.
Well, I think I just like
more.
I think I just like I don't really like Amy Poehler personally. I don't know why, but Ron Swanson is definitely probably one of my favorite characters in anything. Like they could literally just make a TV show about Ron Swanson and I would watch it.
Weren't they supposed to? I thought there was like a spin-off.
I don't know. What I think it was just that. Oh my god, what's that actor? Oh my god.
It's Nick Offerman.
Yeah, Nick Offerman.
Nick Offerman. I'm pretty sure he said he would be down.
Yeah, I feel like he's just would do anything though.
Relatable.
I mean, he was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
He was.
Yes, he was.
He came in for like a cameo episode.
Yeah, just small little cameos. He's got because all the woodworking.
Literally don't.
I watched an interview with him. All the woodworking scenes is his actual woodworking, and him and Amy Poehler. I know you guys aren't fans of that, but they did a crafting thing where they get like 3 people and they all have to use different knickknacks to.
Oh yeah. It's like Chopped, but with crafting.
Well, like I think you know how when Ron he talks about the woodworking, there's like the video and the book that he shows that he's like, oh, this is my favorite book. That's the book that he wrote about woodworking.
I love that.
Like that's Nick Offerman's book that he wrote about woodworking.
I love that so much.
Shameless.
I gave up on Supernatural. I just can't.
Dude,
how far did you get?
Like season 4, I think.
Yeah.
I
gave up at season 5.
Yeah.
I just gave. It's just too long.
I'm all the way to season. I'm on the last episode of waiting for the new.
You amaze me.
I fought the whole way through that horrible last
but I
decade.
like the show too. Like I actually like the show. It's too much. It's too long. It's too long.
Wait, Frank, are you at the point where you met Castiel yet?
Right before it.
Okay, so, like
An icon.
Like when you get to Castiel in that whole arc, moving up to like essentially up to season 5 was the pinnacle, and then it kind of plateaued for a couple seasons, and then there's been they did this for a while, and it's definitely going in a certain direction right now, and that's why this is the final season. Season 15 is the end.
I cannot like TV shows now at this point. If it's 45 minutes and there's 5 seasons, like I don't even bother.
That's the reason why I won't start the Fate Stay series, because it's a 45-minute long anime.
Yes.
I can't. It's like I can't pay attention to a fucking 45-minute long episode. I can, however, watch movies.
Yeah,
but something about it being a long TV show.
Before I would watch like a 40-minute TV show.
Same.
Because it's the episodes of the seasons. When there's 10 seasons, when they're 45 minutes, like come on.
It's like I'm never gonna fucking watch it. Like there's so many shows I will never watch because they're like that.
Like Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries, Grey's Anatomy.
Whoa.
I will never watch those.
Grey's Anatomy is pretty good.
Yes, it is. I am caught up.
No, I'm sure it is good. I can never watch it.
I remember being like real mad that I had to was being forced to watch it, but then like as I watched it, I actually like started liking the show way more.
But Matt, my question is, did you ever get to the plane scene?
Oh my god, it's amazing.
That's so brutal.
Oh my god, I know about the fucking plane scene.
It's a baby.
The plane scene
I feel like you would know.
Probably the most brutal in that whole show.
I actually kind of liked it.
Of course you did, Frank.
I wish every episode was like that.
In other news, what else have you guys been watching?
I watched Uncut Gems.
How was that? Actually,
fucking insane.
I can't bring myself to watch it.
Wait, Matt, what did you say? Matt, were you going to say something?
Someone I know literally like 2 days ago was like, "Oh, I'm watching Uncut Gems in a Netflix view party."
Oh yeah, I watched Uncut Gems last night. It is a fucking ride. Everyone should watch it. It's fucking insane. And when you watch it, my big recommendation is to put your phone fucking someplace else, because you should just like really hone in.
I really want to watch it.
Insane. We stand the Safdie brothers. That movie was fucking insane. Big fan. I watched it last night, so it's still on my mind.
You talk about that you need to put your phone elsewhere. There is a commercial called CommonSense.org where it is literally
7 times!
Okay, this I'm going to say, if there's one thing that you should never, absolutely never do, is watch anything on Verve.
First of all, that's not true.
That's wrong. You are wrong.
Don't watch it.
Not
It's
true.
garbage.
It's not true. If you pay for Verve or watch Verve but with an ad blocker, then
Wink, wink.
But if you're watching it and you're watching it like on an Xbox and you don't have premium, it's real bad. I also, you know what's weird too, Logan? Why did the sub have 3 commercials but the dub had 6?
I could tell you that because more people watch the dub, so that's where they're going to get most of their viewers.
Watch anime unless you can speak and understand Japanese.
Read the subtitles.
Okay. I got 2 things, but because I gotta dip soon. But the one thing I've been watching and reading is Tower of God. It's a webcomics tune. I'm all 800 chapters. Like I'm caught up for that, and it took me 2 weeks. And at work, and I've been watching it, which that's why I kind of showed Matt, Frank, and Kyle it yesterday, and I'm pretty sure I got Matt hooked into it.
Kyle is gonna watch it too, so
I want to watch it, but I refuse to watch it. So
then you can wait on a weekly basis for the dub, and I'm not even gonna lie, the dub isn't that bad.
I'll watch it.
The dub is not that bad
when the dub comes out, like every other anime.
I'm sure Kyle and I will be able to talk about it with you next Saturday, Logan.
Yes, but I have to dip, and I will catch you guys later.
Bye, Logan. I love you.
Bye, Logan.
Logan, follow me on Twitch.
I can't stream Twitch. I could stream Verve. Fine, I can't.
Just follow me then.
I will follow you. I'll get the
Notification
notification next time.
Just watches you for the follows, man. Come on.
Yeah, I actually
Bye, Logan.
Bye, Logan.
Not that I'm gloating, but I think I already have like a couple people that are regularly coming into my chat. like which
Wow,
is
what a
on
flex.
Twitch. Like
Go off,
I'm
Phil.
super happy.
Fuck yeah, Phil. On your way to Twitch partnership, is that what it is?
No, I'm never gonna make partnership. If I could just make affiliate, I'd be super happy because like the best part of like doing all of this is I actually want to like make my own badges and emotes and all that kind of shit, so I can like join the Twitch.
Well, Phil,
if you want, Frankie, do you want to play some Call of Duty after this, some Warzone?
Phil, I ran the gauntlet of the new Call of Duty, and I want to blow my brains out.
Yeah, but you haven't played it with someone else, have
No,
you?
I know. I do want to play
Because it's duos right now. Like you and me could go solo together,
Like,
or like dope duo together.
Multiplayer, Phil, where I'm level 60 and everybody else is like over level 150, and I'm getting killed with weapons across the map that I don't even know you could unlock at this point, is the most frustrating thing possible.
Okay.
Damn.
What I can do is like I will guide you, and we'll go into. Right now, we have to do it like right now. Did you get retail or did you just get Warzone? Did you actually buy?
No,
Call of Duty?
I have the retail.
All right, then like I'll go in with you because I got to level a couple guns up. I will show you some tricks how to level up like fucking so quick. It's double XP right now too,
Like,
so you can level shit up in one map.
It was a massive switch to me. Like 2 weeks ago when I was playing, like I was doing pretty well. Like 20 kills, like 10 deaths, 20 kills, 5 deaths, 30 kills, 6 deaths, like doing pretty well. And then all of a sudden this past weekend I played it, and I just kept getting bodied.
Well, yeah.
Every room I was in.
If it's double XP, then it's going to be everyone who's sweating their absolute nuts off playing.
Yeah, it also depends on the map. Like, if you don't know the map, that's a huge other thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can log on right now. There's some new maps that have been in multiplayer that I haven't really played yet. I'll get demolished. But if I go to, like, if you go to play, put me on shipment, I'm going to wreck face. You're not even, I'll wreck it no matter what. So, but, yeah, I've been playing Warzone. I've been playing a new game called Indivisible. It's one of the main games I've been streaming lately. It is a Metroidvania RPG.
I think I've heard of that. But
All right, so you know the creators of Skullgirls?
Yes.
It's the same guy. So it's the same
that's
art style,
why
which
I
looks
heard of
awesome. Like, it's great art. And so it's like, in the beginning, it looks like it's a platform, like a side-scrolling platformer. And then you get into battle, and then it literally has its very own, like, battle system. Like, I've never seen a battle system like this before. Like, you have to press A to go up, down, does different attacks. It's very interesting. I'm hooked, and I'm kind of angry I chose to stream it because I want to play more of it, but I want to play with the stream. Yeah. So it's really frustrating, like, when you want to play a game, but you, like, committed a stream to it. Very frustrating.
Yeah. That's why you gotta be a variety streamer, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Man.
Well, this morning I was playing Call of Duty. Yesterday I was playing Overwatch. I'm playing Indivisible. I was playing Gauntlet, Mr. Ukulele. This guy's not even called out. I totally saw him playing ukulele for like an hour straight.
I mean, listen.
Is it good? Be honest, because I know you're a banjo guy. So
yeah. So I will say this: like, if you look at it in terms of its own video game, it's kind of bad. But it's kind of bad because it is almost such a faithful like recreate. I mean, from what I played so far, I'm not that far into it. Like I think I just like because I'm the kind of person where I get dropped into the first world. I have to get every single thing on the first world.
Yeah.
Before I go on to the second world.
Even though you couldn't do that in Banjo-Kazooie, you had to come back with other abilities.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've tried to do it as far as I can, which so far doesn't really seem like it. That's kind of the one thing it helps and hurts it, because like it doesn't really seem like you need to be able to do that in that game, which kind of ruins it because it kind of ruins the want to get farther in the game. And that's why I think I kind of haven't really gone back to it as much. But I mean, it is pretty like the characters, noises, sound design, map design, all of it is just a huge love letter to Banjo-Kazooie, and I'm a huge fan of that. So I mean, I like it for that reason. But
you got it through Humble Bundle. Is that like your buddy gave it to you through Humble Bundle? Is
yeah,
that what you got it through?
What like brother actually? He had just like he buys a bunch of games off Humble Bundle, G2A, stuff like that. So he has just loads of just Steam keys, and he's just like, I have all these Steam keys. Like, I'm never gonna download half these games. Like, do you guys want any of them? And so he like named off Ukulele and Darksiders 2.
Yeah, like XCOM 2 is on like super. It's like worth it buying the Humble Bundle right now just because of XCOM 2. That's how good the deal is. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I mean,
it makes you
XCOM 2 is
wonder like what other
fantastic game.
random games I can get for free. But like, I wish I had the extra money in this PC build back when COVID like really started. Because dude, I missed so many deals. Like, did you see the Square
Yeah,
IDO
Square
Smart?
deal that was like $30, and it's like $1,000 pretty much worth of game.
Yeah, it was like $39.99, and you got every Metro Exodus game, every Tomb Raider game. Like, I was so angry I missed that. I'm not even lying. I was so angry I missed that.
I was sitting at it, staring at it for like 10 minutes. I'm like, this has got to be a mistake, right?
Yeah, like,
no way. It was 99% off.
We are never going to see a deal like that again. Like,
that's insane.
Never going to see that. Like, that's every Tomb Raider game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right now, it still costs retail for Rise of the Tomb Raider. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like you'd spend more money buying just Rise of the Tomb Raider than buying the fucking...
Yeah, it was totally... Oh, I'm so angry. Like, if I knew what I knew now, I would have actually logged on made a brand new Steam account just to buy that one game and just sit on it until it was time to play my video. Like,
let me give you some both cursed and blessed knowledge. Steam has a mobile app that you can use. And I say
they do.
Because
all right, well, I'm going to hang myself in the closet.
Download right to your computer, but it's also cursed because the Steam mobile authenticator will make you want to rip out your own eyes.
The Steam... Dude, I hate logging into Steam. So much.
And guess what? If you download the mobile app, it only gets worse.
Sorry. Matt or Frankie, have you been really messing with the PC for gaming yet?
Yes and no. Like, I sift through Steam. I went through like some of the other stores and shit like that. But like, I honestly am underwhelmed because like, I'm a very specific gamer. So there's like very few games that I actually will enjoy, and there's zero games at this point in my time of life where I will spend $60 on it. I will not buy a game for $60. It just won't happen.
Worth it.
I just won't. I don't care if it's the greatest game on the planet. I'm not spending $60 on it. I'm not.
Yeah, you wait for a fucking sale, man.
Because in 2 months after I spend $60 on it, it'll be $10 somewhere. And I just won't. And there's a lot of games that I want to play that are $60 that I just refuse to buy.
The only games I really recommend doing that for, though, are mainly single-player games. Because, like, and if you do a multiplayer game like that, I mean, yeah, I'll get a boost from the sale, but most of the time they're doing that because the player base is pretty fucking bad.
Call of Duty. Like, I wanted to buy it. Like, I wanted to buy it all through quarantine. I literally waited till 2 weeks ago when it dropped to like $40 on Battle.net.
Yeah, buy it was right now. It's only $60.
Yeah, and that's the other thing I don't understand.
I think it's 40, but still.
I don't understand that too with PC gaming. Like, why? Like, a brand new game that releases, they'll run on sale for $30, but yeah, a game from 20 years ago is $60.
It's literally just Activision.
Well, I know a lot of it is the developers and stuff like that, but it's still fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's not anything to do with Steam. But I mean, again, like, I think the Steam sale is the 16th.
I'm actually hyped for that. I just bought a new hard drive, and I'm hyped for the Steam sale.
Yeah, Steam sale is 26 or the 16th of June, I believe. So
wait, say that again.
The Steam summer sale, which is one of two big sales that Steam does per year, is June 16th, I believe. It's either June 16th or June 19th it starts. I can't remember. I think it starts on a weekend, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Does it now?
Yeah. Phil, I mean...
Yeah, definitely.
You're going to want to... what I would do right now, Phil, is I would go through, look at, like, some games that you've been looking at, just throw it in your wish list.
Because you'll get an email when they're on sale.
Yes, you do.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, wish list feature is actually useful on Steam.
Do you know what actually my favorite
it's actually
function?
Really nice.
You know what's weird about Steam? This is something that when I was looking through this, I'm looking at it right now, guys, and there's one category which just threw me off because it's called free to play, and there's not many games. Like most of the games, I'm pretty sure I bought Destiny for Xbox when that came out.
Destiny 1, yeah, you probably did.
And now it's free.
Yeah, Destiny 2 is free.
Destiny 2 is free? Like, that just threw me off completely.
That was the only reason why I got into Destiny.
Yeah.
But the thing is, so where they get you is, so Destiny 2 is free, and the first 3 DLC are included. But the newest 2 DLC, which are Shadowkeep and... I can't remember the newest one. But those 2 DLC, I think, are still like $30, I want to say. So, I mean, you technically do have to spend $60 on the game if you want everything. But I mean, you can play a shit ton of Destiny 2 before you'd ever have the need to buy that DLC.
Yeah, like I'm looking at I just scroll through all of them. There's so many options for Steam, and I load up my Switch, and there's like, oh, you can play a demo for free.
Yeah.
That's it.
Steam is really nice because, I mean, you have to think it's a lot more people developing on PC. It's a lot easier to develop on PC.
Yeah.
There's more room there.
2 hours. You can just.
Well, I mean, Steam's return policy is also
The best.
it's definitely the best out of most video games, aside from buying like physical copies, especially for like digital only.
Yeah, Microsoft's been pretty good with me. I've only like returned 2 games ever, and it's been super. They've been super fair with me. Though, like I got it. I realized right after I didn't want this. Can I please get my money back? After trying it just for like an hour, I'm like, this is garbage. I don't want this game, and they just returned it.
And that Steam's
really good.
Yeah, that returned is like it's 2 weeks after purchase and 2 hours of playtime. If you have under 2 hours of playtime and you've bought it within 2 weeks, then they'll return it no matter what.
Yeah, I've returned a few games to Steam, and it's amazing. So I have $40 just chilling in my wallet.
That's sweet. Hit up that sale, man.
Yeah,
I'm really hyped for it.
Like I don't know if you saw Frank.
On Steam.
Like I really want to play Kakarot.
I know,
but I'm not buying it for full price. No,
Neither
there's
am
no
I.
way. That's a Dragon Ball game. It's going to be $30 in a couple months. You know what I mean?
I talked to Nick about it the other day. I'm like, because I saw him playing it on Steam. I'm like, oh, is it any good? He's like, yeah. He's like, the open world's kind of meh. He's like, the fighting's pretty good. I'm like, is it worth $60? He's like, wait for a sale. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely one of those games.
I feel that way about like 90% of video games.
Well, you playing Animal? Are you still playing Animal Crossing at all?
I am still playing Animal Crossing.
Is it like still a daily ritual for you?
I don't play it every day, but I definitely play it like just because like I do other shit in my day, you know. I don't have the time, but I play it like probably like every other day, every 3 days, something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
But still fun. I'm still having a good time. I know a lot of people.
Do you think it's worth the $60 of your purchase?
So here's the thing. I bought it with a gift card, so I kind of feel nothing.
Oh, yeah, you're already on a deal with it.
Like I know, like you two. Like, was Smash worth buying for the first, the day of for $60? Yeah. I think Smash was worth it. For example,
I would say I think Animal Crossing is worth $60.
Drop in price?
Probably not.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
Nintendo, I just know I had.
Nintendo never does that.
I don't have
like,
Nintendo never drops
titles.
price. There was, like, someone posted that like Breath of the Wild was like $40 a couple weeks ago. They did a big sale a while ago. But that was big news.
Finally, I would have bought
I bought Breath of the Wild when I bought my Switch. That was like the game I bought with it. Like I bought a Switch for that game.
Breath of the Wild Breath of the Wild is 3 years old.
It came out with the Switch, so 2017.
No, it came out on Wii U.
It came out the same day.
Switch before the Wii U as well.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it came out with the Switch, but you could also get it on a Wii U. Which, that's also a game that's worth $60. I have, 100 hours of gameplay in there, and I haven't even, defeated, the end.
Yeah,
I haven't finished the game.
So many people have said that to me in Breath of the Wild. I've done everything but beat Ganon. I'm like...
Well, I haven't done everything yet.
You can go back and beat Ganon again.
Breath of the Wild and they beat Ganon in 17 seconds.
So here's the thing. I'm going to be overpowered as fuck when I eventually beat Ganon, because I am doing fucking everything under the sun in that game. I have upgraded, every single fucking armor. I am,
every Korok seed.
I'm not doing that. The Korok seed payoff, it's not worth it. That is such a waste of time. You don't get anything cool for doing it. I'm okay with not 100% completing that, but I will do every shrine.
I went through and I believe I got all the shrines, and I did 3 out of the 4. There's 4 beasts, right?
Yeah, there's 4 beasts.
I did 3 out of the 4, and then I just...
Here's a fun thing. What order did you do the beasts in? Did you do it in...
The hardest one that's the one...
The desert one? Because I did the desert one first, and I immensely regretted that.
I did the desert one, I did the wind one, and then I did the water one.
Wait, what's the 4th one? There's the desert, there's the wind one,
Isn't there a fire one?
Volcano.
Yeah, the volcano one. I always forget about the volcano one. But I did the desert first, which is a mistake, because that one's fucking hard as shit.
Yes.
If you haven't done anything else yet, it's so fucking hard. But you get the payoff of being able to summon fucking lightning everywhere, so then the rest of the game is incredibly easier, because you could just strike everything with lightning.
Yep.
I did water first, which was super helpful.
The
'Cause it
game wants
revives
you to
you.
do water. Yeah,
Yeah.
the game wants
Yeah, like-
you to do water first. Like the plot kind of points you to doing water first.
I'm pretty sure I
was
went
like,
water, wind, electric, and I did lava last because I didn't know how to get into Death Mountain without burning alive. I couldn't figure that out. I was like, why do I keep dying?
I literally didn't do anything that the game told me to do and just wandered through and randomly found the beasts. Like,
yeah.
didn't follow a map, just ran through the open world.
What was your
But it's
reaction
such
the
a
first
good
time you
game.
saw those giant dragons? What was your
Oh,
first
I was
reaction?
so fucking shook.
I was shitting my pants. I was
That
like, you gonna die?
If I could erase anything from my memory and like relive it again, that's like on the list. Like
No,
you
not
know what was
seeing
one
those
of the most-
dragons and then seeing
It's like,
them
why
again.
is Shenron in fucking Zelda right
and
now?
you're like, it's the goddesses of the Triforce. Like, fuck yeah.
You know what was one of the most fucked up things for me is I think it's when you're on your way to the desert one, and there's like you find that valley where it's like an oasis, and there's like that magical fucking monster horse.
Yes.
Oh, the Centaur?
I was like, what the like? Because
Yes!
I getting closer to it, and I'm like, what is this thing?
Yeah,
and
and then one hits you.
yeah, and I was like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
this? And then it just annihilated me.
Yeah, it also annihilated me, but it
But
was
I also
fucking cool.
I also got Ganon's horse like super early.
Oh, I never did that. I
literally
found
looked up
one.
Lionel.
I literally looked up
yeah.
a cheat on how to get
Josh is
Ganon's
totally
horse
playing
in the
Tarkov
beginning of
right
the
now.
game, and that was the very first thing I did in the game was get Ganon's horse.
I definitely underutilized horses in that game. I
Oh,
found
they're
one
horrible.
horse, and I was like, all right, I got my horse. Its name's Asparagus. I have my horse. That's
Oh my
all I
God.
need.
That's like all I did was just go around and buy and sell horses.
You know what else is fucking fun? The whole like memories like side
Yeah.
story
That was
of like
cool.
going and unlocking all the memories. That was so fucking fun. I loved doing that. And then you get like the secret one. Here for it. I love Zelda. Every Zelda game I have ever played, I always like try to 100% it. And if I don't 100% it, I just don't beat it. Like I
One
won't
of
do a
those
final
games
boss.
that you can tell it's one of the few franchises Nintendo actually is like, this is one of those ones we cannot mess up. Put the
Quick,
extra
what's your
time
favorite?
into it.
What's your favorite Zelda game?
Me? Everyone hates me for this. I love Link's Awakening on the Game Boy.
That's fair. A lot
That's
of people.
been
like
always
Link's
my
Awakening,
favorite.
I
I'm
think.
pretty sure a lot of people actually.
A lot
The
of people
remake
like
just
Link's Awakening.
happened. I didn't get the remake because I still have my old school Game Boy Color. I can toss in right now and play.
I thought the remake was amazing.
I heard it was too. It just, I guess Ocarina of Time would be second, but overall, video games, Breath of the Wild is like my top 10 favorite video games of all time now. That game was just
Oh yeah.
outstanding.
My, like,
very
top-
few complaints.
My like top 3 Zelda is like obviously like basic bitch Ocarina of Time,
Yeah.
and then it's probably Breath of the Wild, and then it's either Wind Waker or Majora's Mask.
I
think
hate
Ocarina-
Majora's Mask.
Oh,
Ocarina-
I
Majora's
hate it
Mask.
so much.
I
don't
played
think I've
Majora's
played-
Mask.
I think I played
As-
three games.
I played Majora's Mask as a kid,
Majora's
and
Mask
me
was the first
having
one
to
I
keep
played.
going back and forth to do every fucking side quest was so stressful. This was like before I could just look up what order to do them in, so I had to buy the fucking book. It was so much.
Game Informer.
I've always been.
Oh
more
my
partial-
god, the Game Informer books, man.
I've always been more partial to Mario, playing Mario.
I also like Mario games,
I
but
played
Zelda has
every
like
Mario
always been
game.
my fave.
I played every Mario game, but I've only played 3 Zelda games. I've enjoyed them, but
What
I've only
3
played
Zelda
3.
games though?
The first one, Majora's Mask, and Breath of the Wild.
You should play Ocarina of Time. Like you really should play that.
That's one
Everyone.
thing, you know what? I get demonized for it, but I literally can't go back and play old games. Like I can't.
Well, no,
I can't-
get. Do you don't have a 3DS, do you? Because you could get the remake.
No, I
I
don't.
forgot they remade it.
I played it remastered.
Honestly,
Because
you know the game I loved for the 3DS was fucking A Link Between Worlds.
yeah,
Genuinely surprised by how good that game was.
it
It's
was.
so
I
good.
also really like A Link Between Worlds. All the Zelda games like
The
are.
story
for
was
the most
good. I
part
just did not like that mechanic at all. Like the
The
whole
mechanic
going
was
into walls
kinda-
thing.
it was
I just couldn't get
definitely
into it.
gimmicky, but like it was still
Like this-
decent enough, and it was still a good enough Zelda game for me to not care about the mechanics at all.
Like Spirit
Yeah.
Tracks was another one. Like the whole train thing, and I'm like, this is.
sick, dude. Don't you dare.
I was.
No,
like,
I like Spirit. Wait, what was the one before Spirit Tracks that was also on the DS?
Minish Cap.
Is that the one I'm thinking of? I don't know. I don't remember the DS ones that well, but I do remember there at one point being a puzzle that you could only solve if you closed your DS. and the joy it brought me when I was so pissed off and I closed it, mad, in the way you used to close a flip phone, and then and then opened the game, and it was like, you did it. And I was so fucking like shook and pissed at the same time. I don't remember what one that was, but it was definitely one of the DS ones. But yeah. So Mario games. Frank, what's your favorite Mario game?
Super Mario World. Super Mario 64.
Mario, baby.
But honestly, the Mario Odyssey is like on point. Like that was probably that. I mean, for the graphics and everything, like Odyssey's probably my favorite.
Sunshine's my fave.
Sunshine,
Super Mario Galaxy.
When you're gone.
Mario Galaxy was also really good. I also liked Super Paper Mario a lot.
I lied when I said
Are you excited about that, Sam?
Yeah, I am.
Because I'm excited about that.
When I opened Twitter and Nintendo just casually dropped the trailer for that, I like lost my goddamn mind.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit pissed me off. I ranted about it for about 20 minutes on my other podcast. I got
Why?
dude, like, come on, man, like that, like Paper Mario is like up there with like one of the big franchises, but they just sloughed it off like it was anything and just tweeted it out. I think it's kind of disrespect, not only to the franchise, but to the fans who've been begging for a good one.
I would just be happy that you're getting any news about a video game you're excited for from Nintendo instead of not hearing anything about it.
See,
I mean, we've only been waiting for the new ARMS rep for 5 months now, so.
Fuck the ARMS rep. I want a Metroid game, Phil.
Dude, Metroid.
Fuck the ARMS rep. I want a Metroid game. Don't give me some fucking bullshit cinematic trailer for 3 seconds at E3. Give me something.
Also, I mean, isn't it just fucking exciting when you just like log on to social media and surprise there's a new Paper Mario game? Like that's fucking exciting.
I would rather have it in a direct. I'll be dead honest. I love those directs. I would rather sit down and watch 30 minutes of non-stop upcoming content.
I do love a direct.
It's not like they can really have a normal direct, or they can't really do it. I mean, obviously there's no E3 really. I mean, there's still like blocks and stuff that exist, but
actually.
I do love a direct, and nothing will match my joy I felt that one Nintendo Direct where they waited until the end and were like, Isabel's coming to Smash, and then they were like, surprise, we're making an Animal Crossing game after 10 fucking years. Because, man.
The only reason why Isabel got in, to be honest.
I'm okay with it. The few times I have played Smash, I always play Isabel or Villager. Although, I play Zelda. I play Zelda a lot, too. She's up there.
Have you guys been paying attention to what's been going on with the Summer Game Fest?
No.
All right, so Summer Game Fest is Jeff Keighley, the guy that does the Game Awards. He's kind of hosted his own online, like, because of COVID, obviously, to host his own stuff. And it's actually been really interesting. That's where we got the announcement about Tony Hawk Skater 3, Mortal Kombat, the Aftermath, all that kind of stuff. So, do you think, with everything that's going on, that this is just going to be the norm now? Why is everyone looking at me like I'm crazy?
No, not you.
No.
Jaeger, I can hear Jaeger
like, literally
whistling.
He's crying outside.
He's whistling Dixie right now.
I have the door shut, and he's literally just stuck out here crying.
Aw, baby.
Like,
so what was your question, Phil? Do we think that like doing these things digitally is the new norm?
Stay like this for a while, like. Especially in terms of like.
Look, Frank has a horse.
You know, normal events where things
this is
like
the bear that
that
I'm afraid of being shit out of.
Like, when you think of E3, you think of things like that, like the kind of scale those events on. Like those probably aren't going to happen for a while, because even in like the next year or so, when hopefully this is all kind of dying down, who knows? But I mean, people are still going to kind of have that fear in mind, I think, or at least some people will.
For a while, people are definitely still just going to be anxious, which is valid, and I probably will be too.
They just announced. Oh, sorry.
I think large scale like E3 type stuff is totally going to make a comeback because people fucking love that shit. It's
like,
totally like eventually
Conventions
it's
are huge.
It's gonna happen again. It'll totally happen again.
Yeah. It eventually will go back to normal, but it's just telling you when that normal is.
Yeah. Which, who knows? But you know what? Better safe than sorry.
I am paying $60 for a game. Now that I think about it, there's one more game I'm getting at the end of this, coming out later this month, next month. I'm getting the new Fairy Tail game that's coming out. And just because I know you gave me that look, Matt, but it's a JRPG, like an old turn-based JRPG, and it's Fairy Tail, an anime I enjoyed. So I'm getting it.
complain about any other type of game when you play turn-based games.
Did you like Pokemon?
Not particularly.
I don't like JRPGs that much.
Yeah, that's
I
my
know
thing then.
Pokemon is a JRPG,
Technically,
kinda,
yes.
but like it's baby mode JRPG.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, it was fun talking to you guys.
You're gonna tell me I'm wrong?
No, I love JRPGs. Everyone's allowed to have an opinion. For
I
example,
don't have anything against people who like JRPGs. It's just not my cup of tea, personally.
like,
Wow, I can't believe Matt said fuck people who like JRPG.
all right, so the
Yeah.
game I'm playing right now, Indivisible, it's a JRPG, but it does not have the turn-based style to it. Like, it's active-based RPG, if that makes sense. It's like,
so it's still kind of the same grind and fucking.
so you still have the healer, you have the tank, you have the DPS healer, you have all that kind of stuff, but you still gotta there's enemies on the other side of the screen, and then I don't know how to describe it. Watch my stream later tonight.
Oh my god.
I just followed you today, so
A
you
plug.
yeah.
So I want you to know, I don't have Twitch on my phone. I only have it on my iPad and my computer, obviously, and I'm downloading it on my phone right now just to subscribe
Thank
to you.
you.
You're welcome.
That's
I'm your biggest
dedication.
fan.
Yay! If you wait till I was live, I'd do a whole dance for you and everything.
No, I don't draw attention to me. That's the one thing I don't like about Twitch. I'm like, please don't point me out. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Are you guys aware of what happened between H3 and Keemstar?
I am aware about it.
Oh my god! What nonsense is that?
Fucking drama. No, it was on Eddie Burback's podcast.
No.
So- Keemstar
Yeah.
is a YouTuber whose sole purpose on YouTube is to report YouTube drama. That's literally the name of the channel.
Drama alert.
And
Yeah.
most of it's
Yeah.
just.
And they've had tons of drama. They've had like problematic shit in the past, like all the time.
Well, so even deeper backstory to Keemstar is Keemstar used to be a part of this channel group where literally their express intent was going online and bullying children pretty much in fucking Call of Duty. That's where he got like his start pretty much.
Yeah.
And then H3H3, he started out more as a reaction YouTuber. So like he would watch some like wonky ass fucking video
I fucking hate YouTube, but
He was a commentary YouTuber.
yeah. Also somewhat definitely problematic, kind of a dickhead.
Which side are we talking? Well, both of them are.
Both, honestly.
Both are described
I personally do not like both of them anymore. I mean,
Like,
I know you like Keemstar.
Not that I'm picking
like
sides.
Huh?
Like I think Ethan is funny. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy Ethan's content. I've never enjoyed Keemstar. I haven't.
Ethan has times
much
where
of a
he's
dick.
funny, but there's a lot of stuff that Ethan's done, the way he's treated people, things like that kind of just I don't really like. Like, for example, I'm not sure if you guys know who William Osman is. But he's like,
the builder YouTuber.
yeah, he's pretty much just like a mad scientist on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Creates just abhorrent fucking machine or
Yeah.
mechanized creation.
Did you watch the
Yeah.
one? Do you watch the 1 hour video of Death of H3H3 and then you're just okay?
No, I haven't watched
Because
that actually. But
Him
so
and
William
William
Osman-
just made up literally like yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
know exactly what you're talking about. Like,
Yeah,
Ethan
I
straight
love him, and he made
Yeah.
the vaping. He made a vaping beanie specifically for Ethan because it was just a cool fucking thing to do, I guess. And
Yeah,
he
like-
brought it on the podcast, and he's like he got like Ethan invited him on the podcast. He's like, "Holy shit, dude! I love H3HD. I can't wait to be on this podcast." And the entire time, Ethan just sat there, just didn't give a single fuck about anything that he did. Just kept referencing the fact that his house had just recently burnt down. Like,
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if it's... See, the thing that's weird to me is the way it's set up, it almost feels like it's supposed to be uncomfortable on purpose. Like, it seems like it was almost scripted to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it was. And so it just comes off just terrible on Ethan.
all right, H3. I watched the full thing yesterday because I'm so engrossed with this war right now.
I fucking love
every-
YouTube drama.
I love this drama right now because it all started because I did not like Philip DeFranco, like the big YouTube like news guy.
Yeah.
I watched him because of Brendan, and then I found out through all this stuff, and I'm like, holy hell, there's so much going on. But anyways, Ethan dropped a podcast yesterday, and straight up, like William was on the episode. Like they zoomed him in, and they're like, "So I'm gonna be straight with you, man. Like, I'm so sorry if I was like if you thought I was being like rude to you. It's just he explained what happened. And next week he's gonna have an episode to himself. William's gonna have his own episode. So like,
Ooh. Ooh.
So, like, dude, nothing Keemstar can do can, like, Ethan is, like, 5 steps ahead of him in everything that's going on, and I love
that. I
the
love
drama.
that.
I
I
think the
love
bigger problem,
YouTube
though-
drama.
I think the bigger
Watch, I'm gonna get
problem,
doxxed by Keemstar tomorrow.
the biggest problem from this drama is the fact that it's kind of inside now. Fans are doing mass reporting and shit like that, and it's
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's creating literally a new fucking apocalypse again for YouTube. So now you're just gonna see the death of a shit ton of YouTube content creators.
Oh yeah,
For
which
no
is
other
fucked
reason
up.
than Ethan and fucking Keemstar had to fight.
That happens all the time. Like a YouTuber does something fucking problematic, and then a bunch of small creators are fucking punished about it. Like everything the Paul brothers have ever done really fucked over small YouTube creators because it fucked up ads. Also,
Frankie,
TBT
you don't
Paul
like
brothers.
YouTube?
Not in the least.
Really?
I
There's nothing
love
on YouTube you like.
Like,
Best.
I'll watch, no. Like, unless I'm looking up a review of something I'm going to buy or how to do something, I can give two shits about YouTube.
Is there
so
certain
much YouTube.
reviewers you listen to?
I won't listen to anybody. I don't care about anybody's opinion on YouTube.
I watch so much YouTube.
I would say, like,
So much
YouTube's, like, my
content.
number one source of news. Facebook.
I'll watch
Second. Like,
I'll watch some of it, like, on Facebook. Like, I do a lot of the watch on Facebook, which is a lot of YouTube crossover, obviously.
Yeah.
But, like, there's not a single moment during any day that I go to YouTube and just, like, YouTube videos or, like...
Oh, I watch YouTube
No, see,
videos,
my
like,
YouTube is literally
every night.
filled to the brim with fucking content creators.
No,
Yeah,
I
hold
watch
on.
so much YouTube content.
There's so many
Much YouTube stuff. There's so many different stuff. There's so many different, like, going in on so many different topics. Like, my watch later list is fucking massive.
Tim, have you ever watched Down the Rabbit Hole?
Yes, I have.
I was just telling Kyle about. Did you watch the Temple OS one?
I did watch that. It's because you told me to watch it.
I was telling him about it earlier today because
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, it like some of the content creators on YouTube, they really like put a lot of fucking passion.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of YouTube content that's like movie-length video essays on really interesting topics.
Yeah.
Like from like pop culture to like internet history, like actual real life politics, like movies. I love it. I get excited to watch a movie to then watch analysis videos about the movie on YouTube later. Like, I watched Uncut Gems last night, and then I watched a fuck ton of Uncut Gems content on YouTube after.
Yeah.
Like, Frankie, you haven't gone online and watched, like, the history of X, like, story? Like, the history of, like, Mario, the history of Zelda. Really?
I'll watch a
Man.
documentary if I'm going to do that.
Like, but there's better documentaries on YouTube.
YouTube is
If
such a
I
good...
stumble upon it
Yeah,
through
where are
like
you watching a documentary on Netflix about fucking Mario?
if I stumble upon, like, say I'm like Googling, like, I want to know the history of Marvel, and I Google it, and it brings me to a YouTube video, I'll watch it. But I don't ever go to YouTube and just search something up.
Oh,
Like
I do all the time.
Like,
Nope.
Comic Historian, for example. Like, he's the reason that probably has gotten more people interested in coming to your store to buy comics. He's a good example. Like him, Rob Explains. There's a bunch of YouTubers that help your business. They're like collectible guys. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah,
Follow.
love YouTube. Love it so much.
Kevin Smith's podcast is on YouTube.
Don't watch it.
Really
Our
good.
podcast is on YouTube.
Our podcast is on YouTube.
I
You fake fucking fan.
I watched the
What the
comic
fuck,
book then,
Frank?
Phil. That was enough for Kevin Smith.
Frankie, all this bashing of YouTube is going to get us demonetized.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because
You
we're
guys are
definitely
monetized?
YouTube partners. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
definitely
Yeah, still
monetized.
definitely.
We are monetized.
I'm rolling in
totally.
it, Phil. Like, I do watch
It's awesome.
do-it-yourself videos on some. Like, if I'm looking
Oh, yeah.
on how to do something or something like that. Like, yeah, I do go. I don't go to. I Google it and then I just click a link.
I watched
YouTube.
I watched a whole video on the sound design and the new Animal Crossing game, and like how they mix it, and if you wear headphones, and how they do all that. Super interesting shit. Love it. It's just a platform for like people that have this like super niche passion to make really passionate videos about the thing that they care about. It's I mean, you know, big fan.
I love YouTube.
I'm
I
not a fan
enjoy-
of like the behind the scenes of YouTube.
I feel
They always fuck
like
over
that is,
creators,
I
but
love YouTube.
There are so many times where like I'll think of watching a show and I won't ever end up watching it because I'll just get lost in YouTube for fucking hours.
I watch YouTube content every single day. Like every day, I eat dinner and I watch YouTube.
I wake up every morning and watch I watch Spawn Wave. Matt, do you watch Spawn Wave?
I don't think I've heard of that.
Spawn Wave, it goes through everything that's going on in the video game world, essentially, every morning. And then I'll go to every morning, for the most part, What Culture will have a video, and I watch them every morning. Those are my like, every morning, just so I know what's going on, like, in my genre of things I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Like, I used to love watching Red vs. Blue.
TBT.
It got way too complicated. Like
old Red vs. Blue when it was literally just them fucking moving up and down on the C stick to talk. Yeah, like, that was amazing. Like, I loved that. I liked how homebrew it was, kind of.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of gotten to such a point. I mean, now it's over, right?
oh yeah, it's definitely over. Like, they realized they couldn't do it anymore, so that's why they like started making different IPs.
Well, that's why Ruby is now in existence.
Yeah, Matt, that's a really interesting point you bring up, though, about, like, it being good because it was, like, homey and, like, you know, it felt like, you know, they were a part of your thing about how, like, YouTube content is so good when it feels like you kind of relate to them on some aspect.
Yeah,
and there's just someone making a passionate thing, and then they get big and it's no longer relatable. There's a bunch of video essays on that, too. But, like, tons of, like, I think of, like, I don't really watch this content a lot, but, like, the influencer kind of, like, young people that get famous when they're just, like, normal people, and then they start getting fucking a shit ton of money, and their content turns into, like, Gucci hauls, so then their subscribers drop because they don't relate anymore.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that makes sense, because, like, I mean, maybe it's nostalgia, but, like, I can remember, like, when the first episode of Red vs. Blue was uploaded, being, like, 8 years old, and literally just rewatching that.
I watched Red vs. Blue as a kid, too. It was, like,
because, like, I loved, like, it literally felt like you're watching almost like a home movie kind of thing.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was so cool.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I had, like, the first 20 episodes downloaded, saved to my original Xbox, sitting somewhere in my closet right now. Not even a lie, I'm pretty sure it's there.
Like,
also, just that sound to, like, start the episode. Dun, dun, dun. I forgot, I can't do it. But I love hearing that sound's coming through my head right now. I love it.
Yeah, like, low budget YouTube was, like, big fan. Now everybody's got ring lights.
Like, early YouTube, like, there was something that will never be seen again then.
It was just, like, the charm of, like, feeling like you could have made that content too, and, like, you kind of relate to them in that regard. Which, you know, sometimes I do like the high budget production shit, like people that build huge fucking sets for, like, their, like, point on, like, some niche topic, but, you know.
Well, that's like even watching JonTron now, like, I mean, I love watching old school JonTron when it was him just reviewing video games in his home, and, like, he had some, like, really just terrible, like, Sony After Effects, like, fucking edits and it worked really well. And, like, as it went on, obviously it became more and more and more kind of big budgeted stuff like that. But, like, there was, like, this prime middle spot almost where it was, like, high end quality, but still, like, the same content.
Yeah.
And it was perfect. And then it just kept going more high end, and now it's just kind of lost. And I still like JonTron. But, I mean, it's definitely much more different than it used to be. And
I can't, like, think of YouTube that I watched in, like, early days of YouTube and still watch.
I think the big change was YouTube at one point, like, shifted from, like, content creation to, it also turned into, like, learn how to do this as well. Like, you can learn how to do anything on YouTube now. Yeah. Because I remember, like, Googling how to do things, and you'd have to read a forum to how to do something, like, back when I was younger.
And now there's a YouTube tutorial.
There's a YouTube channel for everything. Like, it blows my mind. I was able to put my computer together essentially by, like, partially having someone here to help me do it. Yeah. But, like, also, like, just Googling how to do things. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do that by myself. Like, imagine me trying to put my computer together by reading something. It would have been a nightmare.
That, they say, like, you're looking for a specific problem that's wrong with your computer, and you find the thread that has the exact problem that is wrong with yours, and it's just no response. And then the comment or the fucking creator comments, found it outside, thanks. And the forum has been a moderator, and it's like 7-year-old. It's like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, no, I've taught myself a lot of shit. Just D&D. Watched a lot of YouTube videos on it. Matt Colville had a whole running the game series. I watched like the majority of that, and I was like, all right.
It's funny you
Get
said
it
that because
now.
I was gonna ask you, like, who did you watch for YouTube? Because clearly you watch YouTube. It's not like you sat there and read the "How to Be a Dungeon Master for Dummies" book.
Yeah, I mean, I got the PDF of like online of like I just found an illegal download of like the fucking rule book, and I read some of it, and then I was like, I kind of like I did a little bit of reading and then also just watching YouTube videos on how to do it. So shout out to Matt Colville, running the game, big fan, A+ content. Taught me how to play D&D. We stand.
Sam, how long have we been going?
So it's been a while. We could wrap it up whenever.
Closing it up.
Yeah, we can close it up. Wrap it up.
So this is the end of the podcast. I don't even know which number we're on at this point.
This is
10 double
10.
digits, baby.
10.
Double digits.
Bro, you gotta go for 10 hours.
Are you on 10 yet?
Which is we did it extra long today for you guys since we missed last week. So we will be back next week and possibly in the future, maybe actually in person doing this with all of us together.
Don't jinx it.
Keep an eye out. Social media on the fourth wall. Everything is live. Everything we're doing and kind of getting updates daily at this point. So if you guys have any questions or anything, comment, send us questions or any subjects you want us to talk about. Once again, Logan did leave, but it's Frank, Matthew, Sam, Phil, of course, and Philip J. Canarelli.
Yep.
Oh, I love it. Thank you for the
Watch
follows,
out
guys.
for our next videos and watch out for sun bears as well.
Watch out for sun bears. Leave us a 5-star review so other people can find the podcast and also be aware of the existence of sun bears.